Are you there?
Yep, I'm still there. Let
Yeah,
me know.
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so the biopsy does show cancer. Specifically, it shows cancer of the vulva, so the place that we took the biopsy. Based on what we had seen, this is what we expected to come back, but now we have a confirmed diagnosis. So already, I know that you guys have the PET CT ordered on scheduled on 6/24. You have that information, right?
Yes, for Monday morning. Yes.
Yeah, Monday. So we'll get that PET CT, and for now, we would have you still come back with us on 6/28, just to discuss those CT results. If it shows that the cancer is anywhere else, we'd have to talk about more of like a systemic therapy. But hopefully, there's no sign of cancer anywhere besides that vulva. And if that's the case, then our treatment plan would be with radiation and radiation oncology. And once we get those PET CT results, we'll start working on those referrals right away as
When
well.
when you say mediation, what do you mean?
So basically, radiation treatment, we use radiation energy.
Oh no, yeah, yeah, the radiation. I thought you
Yeah,
said I thought you said mediation. I know she had like when she had the throat
back in the day when
cancer.
she had the head and neck cancer, I know that she'd gotten radiation then as well. So this would be similar, except it would be to the groin area, and then they usually do some surrounding area as well, just to make sure that they get everything. And they'll talk to you more about that specifically. Again, if the PET CT shows that there's no other disease, that's the likely course that we would go. But if the PET CT shows that there is disease outside, that there's been some spread, then we'd have to talk about something like chemotherapy, and we can discuss that more on
The
the 28th.
I just hope that that's not the case because my mother, her kidneys are only functioning like less than 30%,
Yeah.
and chemo will eventually. I'm afraid that will end up killing them. So I don't. I just hope I'm praying for the best. Um, so I was I was talking to my husband and I said, but why so much radiation for 5 weeks and 5 times a week? Is that like, uh, do you still think, even though that when you asked me if she was bleeding or there was some discharge in that area, you say, oh, but that's good news. So what did you mean when you said that was good news because she wasn't bleeding and or discharging?
I don't know if I have said that.
I think maybe the other doctor, Dr. Karen Couch, she said it.
Hmm. So, I mean, for us, I'm not really sure what you're remembering there, but for us, what we had been hoping was that maybe it wasn't a cancer, and sometimes those symptoms can be associated with like an infection or something else.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, we do now have these biopsy results that show that this is a cancer. So when we do radiation, basically have to give a pretty big total dose. But if we gave a really big dose all at once, it would cause a lot of damage. It would
Yeah, no, I know.
really severely impact because in that area you have intestine, you have the bowel, you have the bladder. So instead of giving that one dose all at once as a big dose, what we do is we do multiple small doses so that they add up to give us that big dose over time.
How
By doing that, we treat the cancer and hopefully we're able to cure it and we minimize the potential damage to the things that are surrounding.
how long is the treatment daily? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, so the first day it's a little bit longer. So basically she would have an appointment with the radiation oncologist if this is the course we go, and they'll talk to you about radiation, get the consent, and then she gets more imaging with them in what they call treatment planning. So they'll simulate a treatment, and that's a little bit of a longer day. And then they use the information from there to finalize. The first day that she comes in, it might take a little bit longer. It might be an hour or two. And then every day after that, it's usually 15 minutes, and they're pretty quick about getting people in and out. So the treatment itself will be 10 to 15 minutes, so less than an hour, maybe just 30 minutes when she comes in.
Yeah, so based on your experience with this type of cancer, and let's say that it hasn't spread anywhere else, it's only right there at on vulva. Uh, what are the chances that radiation works and can get rid of it?
So we're aiming for a cure. It varies. If it hasn't spread anywhere else, I think the cure rate can be like up to 80%. So pretty good cure rates. I can get you some more exact numbers when you come in and see us again. And at that point, I'll also have seen the PET CT so that if there is any sign of spread, we can talk about that as well. But hopefully there isn't.
Yeah, when I called them to make the appointment for the PET CT, they wanted to do it on the 27th. I said, no, 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 that's impossible because the following day is the appointment, the follow-up appointment, and I need those results to be ready. I said they will be ready. Is that true? Is that will those results will be ready that quick?
Yeah, we'll get them back by Friday. The pets we should get back. We can usually push them if we need to. So if she gets it on Monday, that should be good enough for us
Yeah.
for
Now,
Friday.
one more question. Is there any type of prep that she needs to do, like not eating after a specific time, like 12 midnight, something like that, as if she was gonna get a colonoscopy or endoscopy or not?
No,
And now,
no, there shouldn't be. And basically, they'll give her when she gets there the sugar liquid, and that sugar is like the thing that goes it's through an IV, and it goes to the areas that you have cells dividing a little bit more. They require more energy, so those are usually cancer cells. There are other cells in your body that can uptake that as well, that are special doctors who actually just read PET scans can look and sort of tell the difference between what's there normally in your body and what looks abnormal.
so this is from the skull to her thighs. So from the head down to maybe a little bit above her
What
knees.
what time? Sorry, what time is the appointment again? Let
Seven
me see.
7:30 a.m. on
Okay,
Monday.
so I would actually, just because it's so close to the morning, I would skip breakfast that day because then she can have breakfast afterwards. But so she can eat dinner normally and then skip breakfast that day.
Okay, yeah, that won't be a problem. Uh, okay, so they said that it will take at least 2 hours.
Yeah, the they give the sugar, like the IV, and then they have to wait a little bit of time and then do the imaging. But basically, they're waiting for all the cells to take up the sugar that we give.
And again, based on your knowledge and your experience, uh, what is what is the chances that that liquid, although she had gotten a PET scan before, but I need reassurance. What are the chances that that thing won't affect her kidneys? The
No, it won't. So sometimes there are certain types of CT scans that we give contrast that does get processed by the kidneys, but this is just sugar. So this, we don't have to make any modifications for her kidneys. I know that she has the kidney disease, so um, I double checked that as well, and that's not an issue.
Perfect. Well then, let's see.
Okay, and then if we get a PET CT back earlier that shows that it's just local, we might also just have you meet with radiation oncology versus us, just whatever we can do faster just to get things moving along.
Perfect.
But we'll call you to follow up with you.
That will be great.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
Not from the top of my head, but thank you so much. I was expecting me and my family members, we were all expecting your phone call.
Yeah.
So let's see what
Well,
happens.
if you do need anything at all, let us know, and we'll keep an eye out for the PET results.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.